Perhaps this bite tells us the reason as to why we probably did not get to see members of the broad base on the other side joining the president during this particular tour, because definitely that is one thing that we would have expected. And I stand corrected. If there were any actually that joined the president in the tour, then of course you can enlighten us on the same.
Yeah, on the IG, I think the IG made a mistake. And
are there repercussions to it?
No.
It ends there.
It ends there. So you cannot ignore the president.
Is it so?
So the president says, Salimia. So maybe he should just have waved and
left it at that.
And I'd say nothing.
Okay.
But talking was a mistake on his part. Now, the Right Honorable Prime Minister, former Prime Minister, he was always going to be on the 2027 team.
Oh yeah, you said that sometime
back. Always.
Yeah.
You know, it was clear.
So it's actually not ODM, it is him.
It is him.
Okay.
Now, he has noticed that President Ruto is very vulnerable. Okay. He's on the weak side. So he's now coming out. You can see he's even tried to say he's not part of that. You know, he's caught in between. Is he with people or is he with Ruto? So caught in between, he doesn't know what to do. So he says, no, I'm with the people, not with him. And, you know, so it is a political game. And Raila is very good at these games. Extremely good. Okay. And this is part.
We're coming to you, Mahesh.
And this is part of it that we can see. Ruto is vulnerable, and he has received quite a bit of criticism for his behavior in the last 1 year or so. And he's trying to redeem himself to the public by coming out in a different way and saying, "This is you're a spokesman. I'm the one who speaks for you all the time anyway, and I've not done anything wrong. But after all, I'll be there at the ballot in the 20.
You had better know it as early as now.
So those people, the people who are now hurt with this kind of thing, not even Ruto. So these other people in opposition who thought they might harvest his absence.
The process of this.
Yeah, and so those are the ones in problem.
Okay.
But Raila, that's vintage Raila.
Okay, that is vintage Raila.
Yes.
But what does it do to the broad-based government, Mheshimiwa?
Well, before I come to broad-based government,
IG,
allow me to say that, first of all, there is the notion that Uhuru was on the ballot in 2022 around this table. That's not true. There's nobody who was voting Uhuru. Uhuru's time had come to an end.
He had his, Right Honorable Raila Odinga.
But he did not. He was not seeking for votes himself.
Okay.
Yeah. So he was nowhere on the. So that means people rejected his choice with the reasons. Yes. So we cannot also fully equate that to the situation we have right now, because, and the professor has clearly said it, the people of Mount Kenya did not actually vote William Ruto because of Gachagua. Okay. Gachagua was appointed, was given the opportunity to be the running mate towards the end of the campaign.
But were they not the calculations that were made at that point? Nani ametusaidia sana, nani ametoa resources zake sana?
Let me tell you something. If you asked us, you know, we actually made our proposal.
And
our
the president acknowledged that. And yes,
our proposal was not Gachagua.
Okay.
Yes, it is the president in his own wisdom who decided, okay, let me have Gachagua instead of the other proposal.
Because maybe Gachagua was instrumental.
Because his vote was already cast. People had already made a decision to elect him. So he was elected by the Mount Kenya people. Right. So the same way he was elected by the Mount Kenya, we cannot rule out the fact that, yes, there may be a few people who may be poisoned by the undercurrents, the negative vibe and so on. Okay. They may not be there. But largely, we will have Mount Kenya voting because Mount Kenya does not know how to be in opposition. Okay. Not Mount Kenya, especially Mount Kenya West.
No, that's a myth.
That is a myth.
They have always been there. They would like to get more and more of development.
They've always
in their
been in
backyard.
government.
They've always been in government. So they don't know what it means.
But they were in government during the Jubilee government. They say they did not get anything.
Sana.
Walipata vitu mingi sana.
Walikuwa wanapata when Uhuru was given to people. Some of us did not get anything, but it was given.
All right, as we come to a close.
No, but at least the two roads. The two roads he talked about, he mentioned they were in Uhuru's government.
It's trivializing a national debate onto two roads. I think you should grow up.
All right, let's proceed.
We have a problem with this gentleman. Now, let me say this. I answered about the two roads, and the two roads will be done.
Fair enough.
But they were in Uhuru's government. They were,
of course,
they were
not done. There was nothing done in Uhuru's government.
But you should appreciate Uhuru started them.
We did not find anything.
Let's proceed. To your point.
He did not even, in fact, he withdrew 2 contractors from the... One road was launched by Ruto when he was the deputy president, and Uhuru made sure there was no money.
All right, what was your other point?
So my final issue is this, that I think it is important for us to look at what is happening right now as part of our development process. We have not come to the electioneering time. And nobody has made a decision on where to take their vote at this particular point in time.
Okay.
Everybody is gambling. Whoever it is will come up with his own proposal, and then Kenyans will ask, what is really, people mark their leaders.
Okay.
Yeah, they will say, when you were there as vice president or deputy president for 2 years, what did you do in our village? One small thing that you did, maybe nothing. Then, of course, others will come and try their own, now, the